They're gonna let me stream? Oh my. I don't think anybody's gonna be watching. I thought I had to have 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers to stream on my phone. Why is it letting me stream? I don't get it. I was just doing this for shits and giggles. But hey, yeah, the sun's going down over yonder. And we're having a beer. So Prost! But that tells me I might be able to stream while we're in Switzerland this weekend. Now we just need someone to show up. Well, the seeds are falling from the tree. I just finished watching JP and Fuerteventura's Friday night video. Make sure you check him out, folks. JP and Fuerteventura. Every Friday night he posts a video, about 5:15 p.m. his time, all about the Canary Islands, plus do-it-yourself videos and all sorts of good things. Someday we'll pay him a visit, definitely before we go back to the States. Ooh, looks like I need to shave. Alrighty. We have 0 viewers, 0 likes. Bum, bum, bum. The last time I tried to go live, YouTube said no. I don't understand. Maybe it's because maybe I can reach my Wi-Fi with my phone. Is that why it's letting me go live? I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow when we try to go live again in Switzerland. But at the moment, we're waiting for someone to come in and say hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do 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 do. Yeah, definitely need to shave. Looks like I got dirt on my face, and it's whiskers. Do 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 do. Sunset and a beer. Boop 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 boop. Do 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 do. Besides, if we get 1 or 2 viewers, that gives us more view time. We are. So yesterday, we were at 3,991 hours. Today, we were at 3,994 hours. You only need 6 hours to monetize the channel. 6 hours, but every day, a day drops off from the other end of the spectrum because it's the past 365 days. So if we got X number of hours view time from that day, that disappears and it adds on whatever the day is here. So it's like I'm trying to catch up. I just need to get to the 4,000 hours. So if you can, watch one of my 4-hour classical relaxing music videos, Fields of Yellow Canola Flowers, something like that. It's a 4-hour video. If you can watch that a couple times in the background while you're doing stuff, that should get us over the hump and get this channel monetized. And that means more stuff, definitely more live streaming from places like Switzerland and Germany and France and Austria and Belgium. Any place we go, then I will live stream from my phone because then YouTube will allow it because I meet their minimum requirements. You could walk the streets of these old towns with me. Yeah, pretty frequently, at least once a month, if not 2 or 3 times a month. But we need to get that 4,000. We need to get and maintain that 4,000 hours. To make it happen. So, are you with me or not? 5 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty interesting. I thought for sure somebody would come in. People aren't paying attention on Discord, are they? Do 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 do. No, whiskers? Yeah, I guess so. The sun is going down, down, down the ring of fire as the flames get higher. Are you a buyer? Little seeds are falling from, what tree are they falling from? Little helicopter seeds floating down to the ground. Actually, they're spinning and rotating down to the ground. Yes, indeed. Oh, come on. We have to get one person in. If we don't get somebody in after 10 minutes, we'll go ahead and kill this. Very interesting, though. That I don't know. Why would it let me live stream on this channel? We'll know when we go back in the house to see if it's actually from this channel or if it's live streaming from a different channel. I don't know. If somebody would come in and say hello, then I would know what channel it is on, because I could ask them. Bum, 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 bum. Sunset and a beer. Maybe I picked a poor name. Sunset and a beer. But the sun was setting and I'm having a beer. And like I said, I thought for sure it would say, no, you cannot live stream. You don't meet the minimum qualifications for live streaming. Maybe they changed their policy again. That I don't know. Not always up to date on this stuff. We watched, I watched The Love of Spock last night, 2-hour documentary by his son, who really has, you can definitely see the characteristics there. But it was really a pretty good show. Some aspects that I hadn't seen before, and I forgot. Oh, the Mighty Bargenator. Hey, I got a question. Which channel are you watching this on? If you could let me know. I'm trying to confirm something here. I'm doing great. How are you doing, sir? Long time no see. So which channel is this? I'm trying to see if I got fooled by YouTube or not. Really? Oh, wow. That is freaking awesome. So I thought that you had to have your channel had to meet the monetization rules in order to stream, because the last time I tried to stream, it says you don't meet the minimum qualifications. But you know, we're like within 6 hours of the 4,000 hour requirement we need to monetize this channel. Yesterday we were at 39.91. Today we were at 39.94. So it's like, oh. And then I watched my friend's video, JP in Fuerteventura. And then I'm like, well, let me just, I don't know why. I said, let me try to see if I can do a live stream. And it said, what's the title? And who can watch it? And click next. And then it took my picture and it started, and I'm like, what? I can live stream? So now the question is, I don't know, am I live streaming? Maybe because I'm using the Wi-Fi at the house because I'm out in the porch, or is it actually let me live stream using my phone? So maybe it's because I'm connected by Wi-Fi that I'm able to live stream. Because the reason I'm wondering is we're going to Switzerland tomorrow, and I would really like to live stream from Switzerland. So maybe what I'll do, maybe I can do it from my room. If I got Wi-Fi access in the room, maybe we'll live stream like if I sit on the patio or the porch or something, and you can talk to me from Switzerland. So I really appreciate you coming in there, Mighty Bargenator. Been a while. I haven't, as you know, I haven't been streaming any games lately. I'm taking I think a much needed break since we hit 10,000 subscribers on the Waller Dog Gaming channel. And I just needed some time for myself and some time for this. Oh, wow. 20% battery remaining. Some time for to work on this channel, because we're getting so close to being able to make a nice goal of getting it at that 4,000 hour limit. Busy with schoolwork, so I couldn't be on YouTube as much. Yep, and you know what? Schoolwork, I hate to say it, but schoolwork always takes precedence, sir. And I fully understand that, because education is important. With education, you can have much bigger and better opportunities in the world than without it. So I hear you, and I agree with you 100%, sir. Definitely, schoolwork has got to take priority. Yeah. And you know, even at my age, I'm still learning things every day at work, because I'm involved in another project, and it's just, I learn something new every day. I mean, learning never stops. I mean, when learning stops, I think that's when you stop. And so never stop learning, because there's always stuff to learn, and you never know when that's going to help you down the road. That's something that I learned a long time ago, that the things that you learn now might pay off big dividends 6 months, a year, 10 years from now. You just don't know how things are going to work out. So more education is always better than less. No pun intended. Little notices coming up on my phone. So, wow, so Les Waller International is actually live. Woo! We're going to get another 5 minutes of view time. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is maybe I'm actually using the house Wi-Fi, and that's why it's allowing me to stream. Don't know. We'll do some experimenting tomorrow. But, oh, if you can, there's a 4-hour relaxing classical music, yellow fields, yellow canola fields, something like that on this channel. If you can, and you're going to be on the computer for 4 hours, if you could play that in the background to help push me over the edge so we can get this channel monetized. Once it's monetized, then we definitely can live stream out in the street or out on some old town streets and stuff like that, and not be reliant on Wi-Fi from a house or a hotel room. My wife found a tank museum, kind of like a tank museum, where we're going in Switzerland this weekend. So Monday we'll visit that, and if we can't live stream, then I'll record it and put it up as a video. Would I put that here, or would I put that on my gaming channel? Ooh. I think I'm going to put it here. Sure, I can listen at school while working, as we usually work for long durations. Okay, cool. And you don't even, I mean, you can just mute the sound, and if you just play it in the background, that gives me the view time. At least so we can get this thing monetized. And once it's monetized, then by my doing more live streams and stuff like that, I think I'll be able to maintain that number of hours. But I know for a fact, even if you go, once you're monetized, even if you go under 4,000 hours, they're not going to demonetize your channel, because my gaming channel, when I went and did a collaboration with Hubert Jazz Gaming for a year on Brothers of Steel, my gaming channel had less than 4,000 hours of view time, but they allowed it to stay monetized. So that didn't change. So the biggest thing is just getting over that hurdle so that we can, so we can do that stuff. I mean, that would be cool. Hey, how you doing, sir? We're finishing up our black beer here. Can you go grab me another one out of the fridge? Actually, we probably could do that. So one of the things, Revolver, I'm thinking the reason I'm able to live stream is I'm actually connected via Wi-Fi to my house. Otherwise, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do live stream from the phone per se. Going for some beers yourself on Monday. Sounds like a good thing. Of course, Monday for us is a holiday, so we are going to Switzerland tomorrow, and we will come back sometime Monday night, probably, after 2 nights staying at a hotel in Switzerland, somewhere around the Interlaken area. Should be nice. Nice weekend. I like it. I like it. Oh, we got 3 thumbs up. Yay! Gotta get them thumbs up. I'm actually holding the phone as if you couldn't tell. Maybe I don't need to be so close to my mug. Yeah, hopefully it's not too, well, you're going to say Switzerland is expensive. There's no 2 ways around that. Switzerland is expensive. Yes. Oh, maybe we can make a video on how to put a Swiss vignette on your windshield when you go into Switzerland, and you have to pay for your vignette so you can drive on their highways without getting an expensive ticket. Yeah. One of my friends did that. For whatever reason, he didn't get the vignette, and then he was caught on radar speeding, and they caught that he didn't have a vignette on his car, and the fee for not having a vignette was way more expensive than the speeding ticket. He just said, I'm not going to Switzerland ever again. And he went back to the States. I don't think Switzerland's going to get their money. All right. Bear with me. I'm going to walk back to my refrigerator. But I think that's the reason I'm able to live stream. I think it's because I'm still connected to the Wi-Fi. I don't know. The German, French, and another language, do they? I think they do. So it depends on what part of Switzerland, what border they tend to speak that language. This is true. Oh, I think Italian. What, Italy? Doesn't Italy border Switzerland too? As we walk down the dark hallway. Ooh, 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 ooh. We'll get those hours of view time. I wasn't going to have 2 beers outside, but for some reason I lost connection. I mean, actually, I do have a cord. Let me think about this for a second. Where can I plug in, though? Ooh. I know there's a plug-in out here somewhere. There's not one on the wall? I thought there was a plug-in on the wall. So I wonder if it is the phone. I still don't know if I'm using Wi-Fi to talk, to stream. German, Italian, and French. Oh, that's a light. I just turned the light on. German, Italian, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because you got France on the north, west, Germany on the northeast, and Italy on the south east. Uh-oh, mosquitoes are coming out. Well, that's okay. We can fight the mosquitoes, because like I say, the battery was at 20%. We're not plugged in anywhere. So, oop. It's my beer. And that just jumped into my phone. Says, look, can I have some of your beer less? Oh, I can put the phone right there. Can I have some of your beer less? No. Oh. So how y'all doing? What y'all got planned for the weekend? There, we can sit back and relax, don't have to hold the phone. Just put it up against the flowers. Cheers! Yeah, so we're like at 3,994 hours. You work weekends. Oh, that sucks. Well, so you... Yeah, so matter of fact, I just started that type of schedule, but because Labor Day weekend was planned before I started that schedule, I'm taking this weekend off, but after this weekend again, so I'm now working from Saturday through Wednesday and taking Thursday and Friday off. Because the work I do, I need to do it when people aren't in the office because I'm rebooting servers and stuff like that, and I don't want to affect the users. And if they have somebody in the office on the weekend, then they don't have to call me on the weekend and have me come in and do overtime or something like that as well. So there's, yeah. Plus, it's good for me because having Thursday and Friday off, as I'm sure you know, well, now if I'm off Thursday and Friday, I can actually go out and do things that I can't do on the weekend. 3 12-hour shifts. That's good for you young farts. Yeah, so I'm looking at maybe doing more live streams on this channel. Since you're here, you're gonna hear the truth. This channel started in like 2014, 2 years before the gaming channel. This is really what I like to do. I like to talk to people. I like to do my beer reviews, whiskey reviews, travel videos, real life things, how-to videos and stuff like that. Now I'm not going to stop gaming because gaming has done pretty good for me as of late. But I want to try and get a better balance between the two because I've already decided I'm going to have to work another 5, 6, 7 years before I'm even ready to try and do any type of retirement. So with looking further down the road, I have to start doing something that's going to work for me. And in some cases, the gaming is not working. It works, but it doesn't work. It works, but you know, you play a game for so long, you get tired of playing the game. There's nothing new anymore. It's not as interesting. So it's tough, and that's one of the reasons why I went to War Thunder, because it was totally new, difficult to play, difficult to learn. But as you learn and you get better at it, well, then it's like it's the same maps, it's the same tanks. It's the same damn thing over and over again. But I do like to try and make the funny videos. I like to try and make the videos where I'm blowing the hell out of other tanks or doing things like that And those are the types of videos I like to put up. But here, there again, if I want to do this as a retirement gig, I'd be smarter to do how-to videos, because those are the ones that make the money. Those are the ones that actually get the views. The shorts videos put us to 10,000 subscribers, but those 10,000 subscribers, very few are watching my regular videos. So what's that doing for me? Other than it shows us a channel that has 10,000 subscribers, which in itself can be, what do you call it? Can be validating, but low battery, 10%. So we'll still continue. Low battery, maybe 5%. Looks like the lighting's perfect right now. Even though the sun has gone down, got to look out for skeeters, stuff like that. How's your channel coming along? Are you still streaming? When you get the time, yeah. There's that, right? That's a good thing about being my age. I have, in some ways, I have nothing but time. Oh, speaking of beer, I was looking online, because you know I brewed some beer in the past, and I see they've got this Brewmeister kit, but it's like, geez, 1,300 euro, but it does everything. It has the mash tun on top, it brews it, to take it out, it ferments it, it's got the tap, and it cools it down, and then you can pour the beer in your mug after it's done fermenting, all in one system. I'm taking a serious look at that. If not that, I might try and get one of those really cheap brewing kits again, so that I don't have to, because some of the stuff I had, I think the problem is something got contaminated or wasn't clean enough. Because every time it would brew okay, it tastes okay, but after it sat and fermentation was over, it always had a sourness to it, like something was in there that wasn't clean that caused it to have that sourness. It had that sour note, like something was infecting it and causing that. So that's why I'm thinking maybe I just get one of those throwaway kits and brew some beer while the wife's away. She'll be heading to Colorado here in a couple weeks. We're going to be our grandparents a second time now. Our daughter's almost ready to pop with her second one. You know what's funny? How could I lose it? I was in the house when my phone said I lost the connection. So I'm really confused. I don't understand. Am I actually live streaming using my phone and not the Wi-Fi? You experiment yourself with other beers. You mean you experiment drinking other beers, or do you actually try brewing beers too? Drinking. Oh. Oh, and a little go up brewing. Cool. I think the first beer I brewed, and unfortunately, the first one that I brewed was a porter. And I think the big mistake I made was I was using plastic buckets for the fermentation and the problem with plastic is plastic can hold odors and flavors in it, and so then anything I brewed after that just was off. So if I were to do it again, I would either make sure I had all stainless steel or glass, so it'd be easier to clean and not keep any odors or flavors or anything like that from the previous brewing. Yeah. Yeah. Especially a porter, right? So I don't know if you know it or not, but when I brewed the porter tasted okay. But when I brewed, oh my God, the stuff on the bottom of the barrel, oh, it stank so bad. But the beer was okay, but that stuff on the bottom, oh my, that's terrible. Probably makes good fertilizer. Almost smelled like poop. This is probably going to be the last good weekend we're going to have here in Germany. I mean, to sit outside at this time of night with a short sleeve shirt on, I think when we come back next weekend, it's not going to be like that anymore. I don't know. Very few of these days left. You might venture into some dark beers. So as long as, like I say, as long as your kit allows you to thoroughly clean and it doesn't hold any flavors or anything else like that, then so like this Schwarzbier, it wouldn't have the strong flavor like a porter does, because a porter is really, boy, when you mix a porter, when you have a porter's got a lot of good stuff in it. But a black beer like this, it's got some extra flavor, and there's some, richness, and there's some, just a tint of smokiness. But like with a porter's just got, wow, it's got all sorts of flavors that go with it. Where here, I think what really gets the black beer is it's just that the grains or the malts have been roasted to give them that blackness, like your coffee beans or whatever. I mean, not coffee beans, but what's another example of something that's roasted? Well, if you cook something long enough, it's going to turn black. And I think that's basically how you end up with this black beer, is you have a grain that's black because they roasted it or whatever to give it that black color. I forgot. I'll have to look that up. We'll work that out someday. But yeah, I don't know, €1,300. I don't think my wife's gonna agree with me spending €1,300 for a brewmeister. Might, but it's cheaper just to buy it. Mosquitoes. Bah, bah, bah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll come up with a schedule. I don't know. I mean, so the problem is, Miss W's doing fine. I think she's looking forward to going to Colorado, and at the same time, she kind of isn't, because it's so much work, because she's going to be cooking for them and helping them in the house and stuff like that, and that's a lot of work too. But there again, she gets to see a newborn baby and stuff like that. Oh, hey, Mr. Kovacs, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you coming in, sir. We're between 10 and 5% on our battery life, just to forewarn you. So We might have another 5 minutes or so, probably not much more than that, but I do appreciate you coming in. Thanks. I hope you're doing fine. Yeah, I was going to say, if I had a... I thought we had power out here. I'm so confused. But I thought there was a power receptacle out here. Weird. We'll have to look into that, because we could always use our phone to do streams again. Of course, after this weekend, like I say, we probably won't have this good of weather to be out here. Unless you do it in the daytime, I suppose we could do that. But yeah, so live streams. So the bad thing about live streaming is it takes time, obviously. But the good thing is, I mean, you can earn more, but you're not earning. You can work a minimum wage job and make more at a minimum wage job than you can live streaming. So I can't let that be a reason in itself to do the live streams. I think one of the reasons that I start doing more and more live streams, like the gaming and stuff, I really enjoy it. I really like it. I like the interaction of talking to people and stuff like that. But the problem is, the more I do it like that, then is that the best use of my time when I'm trying to do this as a full-time thing? Because it's not, the curve hasn't gone like this on my channel. So I have to look long-term again. Yes! Matter of fact, I do love beer. This is a Kustritzer Schwarzbier. Prost! You notice I've got a lot of beer tasting videos on this channel. I've brewed my own beer on this channel. Yeah, just look for beer or whiskey. We've been buying whiskey advent calendars and doing whiskey tastings, stuff like that. Mind you, I'm not a professional. I'm a very, very average amateur when it comes to tasting goes, but we try our best. Have I played any more World of Tanks? Not too much. Although I was hoping that World of Tanks would give me a look when I got to 10,000 subscribers, but crickets. And then World of Tanks Blitz is like, oh, well, your channel needs to have 70% of its videos on World of Tanks Blitz for us to consider making you a CC. So I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't do that. So I do try to get a mix of videos though, and the shorts videos I'm gonna stop doing probably because they don't make any money. I mean, sure, they give me subscribers, but what are subscribers if they're not earning you income? So I may go back to, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, to be honest with you. I've been taking this long break, and I still haven't decided what I want to do. What's your, actually, this right here is my favorite beer, actually. This Kustritzer Schwarzbier, German beer. It's a black beer. I like the flavor. It's not too strong, not too weak. I like the flavor, and like now the sun's going down, and I can just relax and I can talk to my friends here on YouTube and enjoy a beer. Just kind of slow things down for a bit. So yeah, it's good. When we go to Switzerland this weekend, usually when I go to another country, I try to find if they have a Dunkel, which is a dark beer, or a black beer, something like that, or if something local, I usually try things like that. So maybe we can do a live stream from Switzerland this weekend. They're way was varied. Sure. To your health, gentlemen. May you live long. May you live long and prosper. Yep. So we got like a 6-hour drive tomorrow morning. We'll get up normal time, have breakfast, get on the road and drive down to Basel, get gas before we cross into Switzerland, and then drive the rest of the way. We're going to be going close to Interlaken, Switzerland. Look around the lakes and stuff like that. We got a room with a view, and just kind of enjoy it. And hopefully I can live stream tomorrow night or tomorrow sometime using this channel as well, so we can take you to Switzerland. That's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to get this 4,000 hours on this channel and the 1,000 subscribers which we've gotten, is so I could go to different countries, go to different cities, and live stream and say, hey, what street should I go down? Should I go down this street or should I go down this street? And let you all decide what street we walk down in some old town with our cobblestone roads and stuff like that. Be interactive, because not everybody can get out and go to these countries and stuff like that. Hey, Lima Yankee November Tango Golf, how you doing, sir? Just gotta warn you, we're between 10 and 5% battery power. Yes, yes. Being on the mainland Europe, I mean, 5 hours I can get to Paris. I mean, 5 hours I can get to Switzerland. I can get to Austria. I can get to Poland. But yeah, UK, it's tough. I mean, we've driven to the UK a couple times. We did a couple Tank Fest back in 2017 and 18. But man, it's like a 2-day drive. We stayed overnight on this side of the channel, crossed the channel and stuff like that. But yeah, we definitely do want to spend more time in the UK because there's so many things there I'd like to explore. Can we say Scotch distilleries? There's so much in the UK that we'd like to see. The islands, Ireland, Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, whatever. I mean, we definitely want to take a look at some of these other places that are available while we're in Europe, because obviously from Colorado, it would be a hell of a lot more difficult and a hell of a lot more expensive to visit Europe and England or any of these other places around here. So we want to take advantage of that, absolutely. Yeah. The sun's going down. It's getting darker. Weekends were made for Kustlicher Schwarzbier. So next time I'll be prepared and make sure my phone is fully charged and or plugged into a wall outlet so we don't have a problem with running out of battery power. Wait a minute. I mean, I could plug the phone in, but it's going to get dark. Got some Swiss cheese. That's why you're there. So Swiss cheese, was that actually invented in Switzerland? That's a good question. I just realized I could actually get power to my phone, but because it's getting dark anyway, I'm going to go ahead and when it hits 5%, let it go. Swiss chocolate, yes, Swiss chocolate, but it's kind of expensive too. But yeah, we can pick up some things. Unfortunately, my wife can't have chocolate anymore because it's like caffeine, and she can't have caffeine right now. But yeah, we'll have to pick up, yeah, but I can have chocolate. We can do some tasting reviews on our channel. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but I got a box. I got a box of 60 different Japanese candies, and so I've been doing these shorts videos. But starting next Monday, it's going to be regular videos. No more shorts videos on this channel because there again, the view time does not count on YouTube. It doesn't count towards my 4,000 hours. So I stopped making shorts videos. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Well, so that's one thing. Going to Colorado, my buying scotch is not going to be. It's going to be more expensive buying scotch when I eventually go back to the States. Toblerone. That's Swiss. I never really thought about it. I have a thingy on my phone. Oh, 46-minute stream. That's a pretty good stream, huh? That's the longest stream I've had in a long time. Wonder if there's anything on Netflix tonight. What do we got here? Oh, I did not know that. That's bounce. Come on, come on. It's funny the things we take for granted. We think that they're from our own country when they're not. Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. We just don't pay attention to where things originate. Obviously, when you say Swiss cheese, you think it originated in Switzerland, so you think that, but I mean, it's like there's probably so many things that I eat and drink that are not American. They're imported. Picking size. Touche. You can see my videos even getting grainy now because of the light is dissipating. Of course, we do have a light out here, but like I say, my battery is probably going to say, you're at 5%. You need to close or ignore. So, yeah. Well, before we do get to that 5%, I do want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and saying hello tonight. It means a lot, and I really do appreciate it. But like I say, I really want to get this channel up again, and bring in real life events, going to old towns, castles, museums, the Rhine River, things like that. I want to